Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and as you know on this channel, we watch The Masked Singer from around the world, meaning that we actually watch different versions and we make videos about them. And one of the versions that I pretty much raved about for the entire season was Maska, or Masked Singer Ukraine. For obvious reasons, the show is not returning. We don't know when it's coming back. But while that show was going on, I was telling you guys about their merchandise. One thing that the US version really lacks on is merchandise. They don't make anything, no plush animals like Piglet over here. And of course we got Rabbit over here. These are things that I actually had to get in different countries made. You know, the mask trophy, I had to make, they don't do really anything when it comes to merchandise. But I did tell you that Maska had their own line of merchandise, which you could have gone to mostly a few different supermarkets to pick them up, and it was, across the entire country. And, these things right here are them. I told you in those videos that, I got my sister-in-law, she's gonna go to the supermarket and pick them up for us, and then the war hit. And these poor guys, were sitting in an apartment in Kyiv that was being bombed. And I just got them in. Ultimately, my family had gone back to Kyiv to retrieve some of their belongings before moving on. They're going back to Poland. And while they were there, they shipped us a box of stuff because, my sister-in-law's a refugee here. And so she needed her things. They left overnight. She got evacuated 4 different places. And long story short of it, she didn't really have a lot of things to bring back. But when they were in Kyiv, they said, "Do you want these?" And I went, "Sure. If it's not a hassle." So we paid to get them over here. And so I figured we would do an unboxing. I got 4 of these. So I want to share with you what the box looks like, what the back says, so on and so forth. So let's get started. I got 2 over here and 2 over there. So first of all, this over here, this is the supermarket where you actually can pick these up at. These were 2 of the main characters. This pretty much just says, gotta collect them all, the characters from the mask. These are what you can collect. Well, let me automatically focus on here. I don't think it will. Frog, this is Cyclops. I love him. So many great characters. Peacocks are really interesting. Ram, the eagle. This season was a fun season. This is their son. And the way that this works is they had a shelf where it was cool. They had everything from t-shirts to socks to these characters to little signs. They actually went all out when it came to their merchandise. So that is the front, their logo. Get the different characters on the back. This really doesn't give too much information on the back. It just pretty much just talks about the merchandise, when to store it, what temperature. Maska 2021. Oh, it's so sad. But anyway, you can see the network over here. This is how they package it on top, one of those rip tabs. And so, let's see. You don't have any understanding of what you got until you actually bought them and brought them home. What's interesting is for the dollars that I spent for this, keep in mind that at that time, pre-war, the conditions for US dollar was for every $1 US, it was 28 hryvnias, which is what their currency is. So one of these cost me about $6 each. Now keep in mind I had to ship them here, so boost up the cost a little bit. But let's get these bad boys open. Okay, now it's a rip tab on top. Rip it and rip it and rip it. I'm gonna leave one unopened just because. I'm gonna open it this way. Looks like there's another tab up here. You see the flap that opens up. And first thing we see here is a booklet. Oh, it tells you what the character is. So this is a rose. Now I do want to translate it for you so you read along with me as I read it to you. It says, "The rose loves to surround herself with beauty. At home, she prepares a variety of healthy dishes, prefers Italian and Mediterranean cuisines, and when girlfriends come to visit, she flaunts her collection of new discoveries. Her pink and white and orange with bubbles, at least buy another refrigerator." What? That's kind of interesting. And about each of them with a rose will tell in detail about the shade's aroma and about the taste and necessary about the combination with food. So that's kind of cool. Let's actually see what it looks like. Once again, you don't know what you get until you open the box, which is kind of why they have that tag on it. But look at this. Supermarket name, Maska, the network that it's on. And let's open it. Oh my gosh. Look at this! Look at this! This is hand painted. This is actually hand painted. The detail on this is insane. Wow, this camera is not doing a good job showing it. But this is so cool. Yeah, we got 3 more. I'm only gonna open 2 more though. Just because, but this is really nifty. So this is the one we already opened. Okay, now let's get ready to open this one. Now this one, once again, you don't know what you have until it's fully open. So, I'm gonna grab a tab here. And yes, a close-up of my disgusting fingers. Let's not look at the piece of paper yet. We'll hide the piece of paper. And here is the bag it comes in. Look at the star. There's a lot of detail on this. So who do you think it is? Ready? There's a pull tab in the corner. We'll open, and we got it. Oh, we got Peacock. Look at him. Oh my gosh. First of all, it is hand painted. I mean, there is so much detail on this. And not to be weird, but there's a paint smell you can actually smell when you open it inside. But look at that detail. So this is what we have so far. You want to read the background story? Here, give me 1 second. Let's take his card out. Here is his card. And let's read it together. So it roughly says that the peacock sometimes forgets to have lunch or dinner. The rhythm of life requires a lot of energy and effort. To keep up with your eyes on the elevator for half a minute. I don't understand what that means. It is a separative art form. It would seem that the task with the asterisk were to take the time and energy, but he is an extraordinary experienced lady. Oh, this is a woman? Oh, I didn't know that. She says that the secret of her confidence is a balanced diet and short meditations. Huh. Pretty cool. And now to the last one that we're going to open up on camera. Okay, you guys ready for this? Okay, we're not going to look at the letter. Here we go. Okay, here's the tab. And, oh, it's the frog! Oh my gosh. Look at that! Oh my goodness. I think he's my favorite so far. He's big. He is a big one. It says the frog jumps to the store alone, but collects a whole basket of different foods. Has everything except what it is all about. I mean, sometimes the translation's not too well. But no matter how the frogs were shopping, it never bypasses the flower shop. This mask adores fresh bouquets at home and sometimes creates an entire photo zone of plants and flowers. Of course, only when he is in no hurry to rehearse or watch a new series. However, the frog appreciates the trick when fresh flowers can be brought from the same grocery store. Okay, so this is the detail on these things are incredible. This is kind of like squishy, but this looks really, really cool. So there you guys go. Those are the 3 out of 4 that I opened. I love these. Let me know which one is your guys' favorite. I mean, I love the detail on all of these. So you got the frog, put him over here, the peacock, and then the rose. Now, these things have a lot more meaning to them now than they did back then, because back then I was doing it for fun, I was watching the show, but now to have them here is kind of like, I don't even know. I mean, they survived a war, and I guess in a way still surviving a war. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section of these guys. I really like them. I really do like them. I want to thank you for joining me if you haven't done so yet. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. See you later. Bye.